Have you ever loved someone so deeply that you gave them everything, only to realize they never truly valued you? What happens when a woman, so fiercely independent yet bounded by her circumstances, decides to take control of her own fate? This is the story of Du Shiniang, a courtesan of extraordinary beauty and intellect, and Li Jia, the young scholar who claimed to love her. It is a tale of devotion, betrayal, and one of the most unforgettable acts of defiance in classical Chinese literature, drawn from Sanyan Erpai, a collection of stories that reveals the triumphs and tragedies of the ordinary people. Du Shiniang was not just a courtesan. She was celebrated for her wit, artistry, and charm. But behind the elegant facade was a woman yearning for freedom. After years in the pleasure quarters, she believed she had finally found her escape in Li Jia, a scholar from a wealthy family who swore to love and protect her. He promised to redeem her from the courtesan house and take her as his wife. With unwavering faith, Du Shiniang gave him everything: her heart, her trust, and her future. But love built on weak resolves is doomed to falter. When Li Jia's family learned of his intentions, they scorned the idea of him marrying a courtesan. Lacking the strength to defy them, Li Jia hesitated, wavered, and ultimately betrayed Du Shiniang in the most devastating way. He allowed a greedy merchant to buy her from him, as if she were no more than a prized possession to be battered away. In that moment, Du Shiniang saw the truth. The man she had loved was not her savior, but her captor, no different from those who sought to control her life before. But she would not be caged again. As they sailed down the river, with her betrayers watching, Du Shiniang did something no one expected. She took out a lacquered jewel box, filled with treasures more valuable than anyone had imagined, gems and gold that could have secured her freedom. One by one, she threw them into the river, her wealth sinking into the depths like the shattered dreams. The man watched in stunned silence, their greed and betrayal laid bare. And then, with the same fearless grace that had once captivated scholars and nobles alike, Du Shiniang cast herself into the river. She chose her own fate, refusing to be sold, controlled, or pitied. In one final act, she reclaimed her dignity in a way that no one could ever take from her. Her story echoes through time, a reminder that love without respect is hollow, that promises mean nothing without courage, and that true freedom sometimes comes at the greatest cost. And that is why this tale deserves to be told.